I assert that your supposed legislation is legally flawed and whimsical, maybe because the only motivation you have right now is that you cannot stand criticism, ridicule, and shame on how you behave and conduct yourselves as legislators. Mind you that as citizens, we can do that under our laws, and your decision to be public servants warrant that you accept that as part and parcel of your chosen path. Good afternoon. Meron po akong statement na nilabas kaninang umaga at para po sa inyo na hindi pa nakakabasa or nakakita ng aking statement, babasahin ko na lang po. Ginawa ko po itong kaninang alas 7 ng umaga pagkagising at kasi hindi ko naman talaga pinaghahandaan yung hearing na ito eh. Dahil sabi ko nga, nung natanggap ko yung aking invitation, wala naman ako tinatago. Lahat naman po ng ginagawa ko sa social media, alam niyo po, kagaya ni Crisette, wala naman akong kinikita dyan sa social media ko, wala naman ng monetization. Naglagay ko si Facebook ng monetization do sa aking account dahil may mga stars na nagbibigay. May isang buwan ho yata, kumita ako ng parang $100 dahil may nagganpo ng stars. But hindi ko inaano yung aking Facebook. Hindi ko pinagkakakitaan. At like any other citizen na engaged sa social media, ang sa akin lang ho is really expressing my own sentiment. And tingin ko, kaya naman nung siguro nagkaroon ng following yung aking account, is because yung aking sentimiento, yung aking pong aspiration sa ating bayan, yun din po ang aspiration nyo. Yun din po ang inyong sentimiento. Kaya po, siguro, kaya nga nagkaroon ako ng following. So, sana nga, handa akong humarap sana dun sa hearing kanina. Pero dahil nga nagkaroon kami ng consensus at nagkaroon ng pagsusuri na parang wag natin dapat bigyan nga ng puwang ang mga katulad nila Dan Fernandez at Ace Barbers na sirain yung ating pagkatao, hindi na nga lang po kami sumipot. At kanina nga ito yung aking statement. Babasahin ko na lang po. To Congressman Dan Fernandez and the members of the Joint Committee on Public Order, Public Safety, Public Information and Information Technology, I am Mark Anthony de la Cruz Lopez, and I was supposed to stand in front of this committee today in what has been asserted as an inquiry on fake news peddlers, narco-bloggers, and POGO-funded bloggers in aid of legislation. When I first got the invitation, I honestly got excited with the prospect of finally meeting you face-to-face together with the other committee members, particularly Robert Ace Barbers. I would have loved to really open up, tell you my story, evolved from being an ordinary citizen to being labeled as a blogger, quote-unquote. Mind you, I have never really considered myself as such, and whenever people ask me, even in formal events, I would rather call myself as a social media activist. Perhaps the label blogger stuck to us out of necessity and simplicity that many of us who actively utilize SOCMED as the platform to express our sentiment can be lumped into an aggregation or an organized entity. Maybe the need to label us such stem also from the phenomenal growth of social media as the new alternative media, so to speak. I've said this before, and I say this again, social media is the new EDSA, as its strength in the collective voice of those whose sentiments resonate with the majority of the public. Your invitation to 40 of these so-called bloggers is actually proof of government's acknowledgement of the force and sway we hold in public opinion, even as you are still confused on what really is the definition of our endeavor and to the larger extent how information is disseminated. Which now brings me to the point of this statement. I personally am declining your invitation to attend your inquiry, not because I am afraid or intimidated, but because I was made to realize that you really have no power over me. It is actually the reverse. Our Constitution, the supreme law of the land of which you are supposed to uphold, says so in its preamble and its Article 2 Declaration of Principles and State Policies, of which Section 1 clearly states, the Philippines is a democratic and republican state. Sovereignty resides in the people and all government authority emanates from them. Ulitin ko lang po yun. Sovereignty resides in the people and all government authority emanates from them. In the absence of any formal charge or indictment or a formal appointment, I do not have any legal persona except as a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines. In the case of your actual inquiry, it appears that it's also unconstitutional under Article 3 Bill of Rights, which also clearly state, Section 4, no law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. So you see, Mr. Fernandez and Mr. Barbers, I reiterate that I am a citizen of the Republic, and I actually understand that the premise of your so-called inquiry is without basis and cannot stand on solid legal ground. May I suggest that before you proceed with gathering, your committee should first understand what you want to do as against what you are only allowed to do under our laws. I assert that your supposed legislation is legally flawed and whimsical, maybe because the only motivation you have right now is that you cannot stand criticism, ridicule, and shame on how you behave and conduct yourselves as legislators. Mind you that as citizens, we can do that under our laws, and your decision to be public servants warrant that you accept that as part and parcel of your chosen path. As for me, I am labeled as a blogger not by my own choice nor appointment, but simply because I am one of those who exercises his constitutionally protected right to free speech and expression. And since I have no official or formal designation or actual credential other than being a citizen, I do not see myself having any input in your aid of legislation. I therefore invoke my rights as provided for in the Constitution and decline your invitation. And I commit that I will continue to hold you accountable and responsible because you chose to be servants of the Filipino people. With all due respect, Mark Anthony Lopez. So yun lang po mga kasama, and maraming salamat po sa inyong mga suporta at tuloy lang po yung ating laban dahil hindi lang po ito laban namin, laban po natin itong lahat. Laban po ito ng sabayan ng Pilipino. Thank you.